That those okay?
Yeah. Tape's on it.
You have 4 boxes? How come you haven't rented?
Just walk. Okay? How you doing, Cal?
Campus.
Hey, how is it?
Huh?
How is it you can get here from Connecticut quicker than I can get here from Reading? Hey, it's my wife. Hi, guys. I told you it was yesterday. Hey, everybody. Hey, Dickie.
It's the cameraman. The camera. Did you make a copy of that tape?
Yeah, thank you.
You can give it to us?
Hi, guys.
How doing?
What?
Show
Chris had to go make a copy.
show him the picture of me when I was 13. Who wants to see it?
That's just a minor thing.
Really?
Something attached to his
Colleen. Hello.
They're gonna cry. Don't make me look at the camera. Camera shy.
Okay, here.
Thank God for Sundays and Lent.
Yeah.
Hey, we just got here. Society arrives late. Mind if I take pictures while you're reading?
That's right. My father was
Sure?
right there.
Could you? You sure? Good.
On the Common Avenue National
I
Guard.
don't know. It's too late.
No, I don't know.
Yeah, every month. Yeah, but that's not the same as real life.
I have some section, like I'll have Lawrence, Lowell, and Haverhill.
Oh, the nice towns.
Who's babysitting?
And then you get all the...
Kevin McCall. And I saw they brought a whole bunch of food too.
Why, you're looking lovely today, Mrs. Ryan.
Kevin's the Eddie Haskell family.
There's the birthday boy.
Now take pictures of that little bit of light.
Oh, yeah.
Try that. What the picture?
I didn't miss you. Oh, I know. Isn't it different? No. The cousin Paul. He's the Kelleher's from Lowell, I trust.
64 more years of the same thing.
No, 16 more birthdays.
16.
I went to his wedding when it was in Winchester.
Well,
Yes.
weren't you lucky?
And God, you know, you look prettier today than you did that day.
They get on camera, Kate. They get
Every time Catherine's
Hiking time she's eating.
Yeah. I don't know if I rode with us or not.
I think she was.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? She came in that sports car convertible, didn't she?
With who?
4 on the floor, wasn't she driving?
full barrage on the floor.
That's bad. That's real bad.
Lunch with you, sir.
But, hey, it's, you got it, you know, it's on tape forever, you know? So who's who here? Just so I'll know.
Jack
and Mary.
Jack and Mary,
Chuck and Rita.
Chuck and Rita,
and Aunt Kate.
Our sister Catherine.
Aunt Kate.
Aunt Kate, but our sister Catherine.
Great.
One of the 6.
The 3 originals over there.
The 3 original, I mean, how do you know it? Well,
That's Ray Keller.
Our mother was a Murphy.
the Murphys, huh?
Presented by lots of...
You're working at your dad's
Beers there.
Give me the second one, the one with no fur.
You guys think you're going to be a female?
They look so much like TV.
Oh yeah, sure.
There he is. Yes, yeah.
Anybody in your family have height?
Switch to wide angle.
Thank you.
See, he doesn't get a light behind him that reflects off his head.
Hey, easy you. I can edit this, you know.
Go get the turtle wax.
You're all a bunch of bastards. You know that?
Did you check their ID?
Oldest little girl. Where is she? Hi, Kara. How are you? Can you say hello? Can you say hello to me? Can you wave? Hi. How are you? What's your name? What's your name?
Yeah, because she said it.
Are you beautiful? You are really a beautiful little girl. Can you wave? Can you wave to the camera? Can you say hello? You got a great memory.
Cost me $20.
TV.
There's Todd doing what he does best, drinking and eating.
Look at the name, sister.
They'll stop where his buttons.
Danny 17. Which one is over here? That's Jeff. Jeff next to Lisa.
Jeff?
How old are you, Jeff? 28.
I wouldn't have dressed like this. We just broke up on Conway. My brother, Danny.
Nicely done.
Yeah? Yeah? Are those both his kids?
Danny, right? No, that's my little one, Jerry.
Oh.
There's another balloon in the other room.
Yeah. You don't need that balloon, do you? Where's your mother and father when we need them, huh?
There he is.
Carol, what's the matter?
She wants that balloon.
Honey handlers.
There's another balloon in the other room.
Well, Monty Python would break it.
Yeah, you didn't see it.
And watch him.
She's gonna let you have it. What do you say? What do you say? Say thank you.
That's a great thing to have on tape.
Say thank you. You're gonna say you're not gonna give that back.
What a nice girl, Megan.
Yeah. She says let it go and go higher.
You got two. Megan.
Yeah, she seems to be the most friendliest.
Hey, we got any rings we can show here?
Any what?
Any rings?
Yeah, I got a big one right here.
Show it. Yes.
You got to zoom in on it, Kevin.
I got it.
Zoom in real close.
Oh, beautiful. Beautiful. That's great. You know the worst thing was? I didn't know what she was doing. I followed her hand with the beer can down like this.
They kind of stand there and look at each other.
Yeah, but Megan
Who's this guy hiding in the corner?
Camera shy.
Camera shy? Me too, that's why I brought it.
You torture everyone else like yourself.
All right, that's it. Okay, let's see who's holding this picture first. All right.
Who am I?
Who are you? All right, what do we got there?
Who am I?
Who's who in this picture?
This is Rare.
Yeah.
This is Ozzy.
Ozzy who?
Nelson, not Ozzy Osbourne.
Ricky Nelson's. Ricky Nelson's.
Hey, Ricky Nelson's father? That guy never bit the head off a bat, did he?
Well, you must
He
have.
tried. It was a rabbit, I think.
Presents, what are you waiting for?
Wait a minute, get there a little bit more.
Oh, you want a crowd?
Look at Peggy up here. Peggy! Get a hat up, Mr. Ryan. Mr. Ryan, put a party birthday hat
So,
on.
Dad, do you think you're going to make it to 128?
128 for
64. Let's go for 128. 16 more.
16.
That's tough. Karen, give me a hand to open them up.
Why don't you give him yours, Kara? This is from Kara.
Wait,
Who's
where's
that with
Kara?
you? It's Kara's.
Isn't that nice?
Top one too?
Put my glasses on right.
Karen, give me a hand.
Give me a hand, Karen. Come on, bring it out.
You're just like my wife. Put
Oh,
as much time
no. You want to know who gave what? Help him open that one.
Help open that one.
Sit on
Popsy.
Sit on Papa's lap. Put him on her lap.
Hey, Kenny, crawl right up. Come over here. Come over here.
Sit up here with Papa.
Oh.
We've been talking about it for a week here.
Yeah, she goes, yeah, but...
Mike, you sit right up there, Grampy. That's it.
Michael, see if she'll sit up with you. Karen, want to sit on Michael's lap? Come on, Dad, a little faster. This isn't like a wedding shower. Come on, you can break the bow.
Your mother is sick. Jesus, that's for sure. Hey. Well, how true that is. Thanks, chauffeur.
All right, open up the bottom one.
I'd like to live over. On the first date, I'd ask for a driver's license.
All right, come on.
If she didn't have it, then how will it?
Come on, Dad, a little faster.
No talking, just open them.
Judy said, on my first day next time, if I did do over again, I'd ask for a driver's license. She didn't have it, I said, I'll see you later.
Hold it up, hold it up.
Oh.
Let's see if it fits.
Not big enough. You ever tell you what makes me say? Very nice.
You can open the cans later. There's no money in it.
That was Steve.
We pulled for the $5.
I got you, Mike, you're in there.
Michael here got a card from his grandmother one time. There was no money in it. He insisted it wasn't from his grandmother. That's not right. Drops down the generation. What's this, Dawn Patrol?
Do it, Debbie. Exercise tape, Debbie.
Debbie?
Debbie Reynolds.
I don't want to look like Debbie Reynolds.
Well, I don't know.
Okay.
Get in with it. Get with the flow, Paul. Oh, he dumped that one.
Take it back.
What's this, high karate?
We don't have to prove it. We don't know.
We
Who's that from?
Whoa, I don't.
Birthday. He likes birthday. That's a rarity.
From the AMP?
I don't know what they... The
Don't
way
laugh, AMP has good food cake. Very nice.
Open a blue one, so it's right by the hole.
This one here?
Oh, mine, I don't like it.
Look at the card. Do I look at the card first? Okay, let's see what the card is.
You have to read the card so you know how to do the thank you note.
Look at him, Dad. Used to write to me so much when I was in college.
Nothing fancy, nothing clever.
You get on the phone and want to get up.
Happy birthday, love. Jean, Todd, and Dan. Isn't that nice?
Happy birthday to you.
Yeah. You got a red nose.
When you have big birthday parties like this, you know the end is not far away.
Hey, Rhea.
Oh, no.
Hey, chauffeur.
There's a gift in on your old place that did knitting. So
I got Billy would
there's a gift for falling on where you did.
Billy, I would thought you would have got me a flight of FO.
Okay, chauffeur, you gotta have my, oh.
Yeah.
Can you see anybody, chauffeur? That's all right.
You know, when I first got my wings, I was a flight officer.
Jeez, no, come on, Dad. Not enough film.
And the nickname was FO. There's a couple of other words you could put on for that instead of flight
Let's
officer.
teach the children all these. Yeah, that's kind of nice.
Yeah, look at
That's
that.
kind of nice.
That was the only one.
Huh? You never knew the first what though, Dad?
Over here.
First lieutenant wasn't.
Second lieutenant.
Give another one, Kat. That's good. Very
Thank you
good.
very much.
Who's that from? That's from us. Oh, this.
Oh, Carol likes this.
Yeah, same shot that Debbie Thomas are giving everyone now.
Come on, Kat.
How am I going to know which everything came from who?
Kathy, everything you say is on that.
Oh, I forgot. I'm used to my chip.
Yeah.
Oh, look at that.
Really?
I didn't know I needed a new set of glasses.
Oh, isn't that nice? Let's see them. Ooh, nice face.
Oh, God.
Where are my sunglasses?
That falls off. Oh.
Off we go.
Right from the Army Navy store.
Where's your crushed hat? Where's the crushed hat?
Beautiful. Beautiful.
Oh, where's John? I want
Get it right
John's
from the
outfit for
PX?
this.
Right from the Army Navy store.
Not bad.
Next one, Kara.
Very nice. Genuine thing. Oh, look, she even knows to get the matching gift. Oh, my God, it's into her face. She's really good. She thinks Christmas pales by comparison.
Okay,
What can we do without?
thanks for coming down. We appreciate it. Thank you for your father.
Oh, what's this? Oh, a cone. That's what you always say you want.
What's that?
Not another.
That's an inside joke.
My kids are very...
Don't stop. I
Wave
hate those
goodbye.
words.
Wave
Bye.
goodbye.
Bye, Liz. Liz, it was so nice to see you again.
Thank you for having
It really was. What a beautiful smile. Man.
me. No braces
She's the
either.
only girl that I've ever known hasn't changed since she was 14.
That's not saying very
There
much.
better be no Nadia Stripskis on here.
Listen,
It would be.
take care.
Bye-bye.
Paul, happy birthday.
Thank you very much. I'll see you on my birthday.
See ya.
Very nice meeting you. See you later.
We'll see you. I'll let you know if I hear him.
Danny.
I think he's already opened these.
Bye-bye, Danny. Nice to see you.
Danny, you have a big family too.
It's a curse, okay?
All this time is
I don't know. These came from somewhere else.
Yeah,
Yeah, I don't know about...
I think those are killer.
That's from us.
Well, I'll send thank you. Thank you for whatever you sent.
And you fruitcake. The fruitcake's from us.
I loved it. Whatever it was.
Okay, Kara, another one.
And if you didn't, you should have. Congress playing cards.
Oh, good.
The little marks on the bottom will tell you to be able to tell what the cards are. Please do not give this secret to anybody
So let's
else.
reopen the ones we've already even opened.
Guaranteed to win every hand.
Yeah, I
Let's
don't know about the
start all
shoes
over
on the
again.
couch there.
All over again here.
Oh, you're sitting on the cone.
Oh, this is it. This is from, I remember this one. This is from
She is beautiful.
Virginia Smith. And happy St. Patrick's
Virginia
Day.
Smith, he's like us with a maiden name. So
Hold it up, Kara.
Kara goes, let's throw this in the air. Yeah, we gonna sing happy birthday later?
Throw it.
Oh, where is the band? Yeah.
Whoa! Yay! Kara,
Well, this...
come here.
My wife will take care of all the cards. She's good at stuff like that. Paul Ryan.
Kara,
There's
you
a lot
gonna
of
sing
people-
happy birthday to Kara?
There's a lot of Catherine.
Hey,
Oh,
hey,
Catherine Kelleher Connor. Oh, isn't that?
No.
Pretty.
Kara, you want to dance? You're losing your combs on the
No, can we afford another actress in the family though, Billy? I don't know. Isn't the cost just
you
right in
can't
the long
afford
run?
They make zero volume.
No, this is an inside joke. My kids, when I was small, for my
Hey,
birthday, Paul and Steve, always used to buy me a comb.
But that's unbreakable.
One dance.
But they used to buy me Ace. This is unbreakable.
That's right.
I'm a Navy store. That's
Enough of it.
Kara's gonna be on this whole thing here.
What's
Kara,
that?
you're right here.
New grandpa from John. Oh, this is one of those things. Everything that was happening in 1924.
Can't get closer.
People will share my birthday.
Colleen in here too. Who shares your birthday, Daddy?
Liberace.
Mark Hudson.
Who else?
Prince.
This is bad. John Gleese. Best movie was America. Best actor, Buster Keating. Best actress, Carol Dempster. Now you know, and the winner is, geez, I don't remember her. Lady Be Good. That held up good. Dun, 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 Lady Be Good. Wilson, Washington, the Young Giants.
Oh, what's that
Rose
picture?
Bowl.
What's that picture?
Boxing heavyweight, Jack
Kevin's.
Dempsey.
That's Kevin. Well, why is he she had that?
People
She
my
thinks
age,
that's Colleen.
Jimmy Carter, Doris Day, Charlton Heston, and William Rehnquist.
Oh, yeah, probably. She's a much better hostess.
The somebody else. Doodly-doodly-doo. I'll see you in my dreams. When I call to you, Indian love call, it had to be you, lady be good, the man I love, somebody loves me, a lot of love in this, T for two, and what'll I do, what'll I do? Famous first, paper hankies, cellulites, later called Kleenex. We introduced Wheaties then, breakfast of champions, cornflakes, the popsicle.
This is his year, not on his birthday. Well, a long
Spin
time ago,
dryer.
didn't it? Thanks, Gavin.
Can you say happy birthday, Grandpa?
Okay, 1924,
I think
the population was 114
Pa, say happy
million.
birthday.
A three-bedroom
Say happy
house.
birthday, Pa.
Kevin liked to get into this deal. A three-bedroom house, $4,550. The average income was $1,266.
The new Ford.
New Ford was $290. Gallon of gas, 21 cents.
Yeah, big eyes.
Bread was 9 cents. Milk, a gallon was 54. That's pretty expensive.
you'd be surprised some of the stuff was really.
$290.
Yeah, have you ever driven a Model T or Model A? That's all it was. That's a Model A or Model T. Yeah, it would break your bone.
It's on the front end.
I remember one time, a friend of mine was out on a date, got in a thing cranked, it was a Model T.
We could write a
You know what the
can
hell I
on
do? He's
some
out
of
in
the
the
other
woods,
stuff,
right?
then you could remember.
So he had his fifth, right? Poured it down, tanked the goddamn thing again with the alcohol and thing. Tell me, the things were like tanks, I mean,
Happy birthday, Uncle.
cold with no heaters.
Sweet, remember the
T was the first one, A was the next series. And Ford believed that there should be one color.
Kevin is taking his picture.
Denise says,
Kevin's got present.
she told me this is the
We'll send
best years
video.
of my life. When I get to be her age, she'll understand.
It's Steve.
Steve.
Okay.
Yeah, not my best side.
Yeah, what's that?
Pardon me? Always. We'll send you coffee.
Hang it, no,
I like that pink chauffeur, that's cute.
He used to say that all the time.
No, the fruitcake in the car. This again.
Well, that's what she said. Oh, I'm sorry. I got some more cards.
What happened to this pen? Both are coming. I least stealing. Why is probably gonna buy?
Oh, no way. I hate my
Go up to the mirror.
Yeah. Did you meet one?
All together now.
It's hot.
You're up for happy birthday, happy birthday. Love, Megan, Steve. Isn't it?
He knew he had the ones in that too. He couldn't be lost. Keep going.
Well, you know, on our side,
Oh, God.
there's Claudia.
I thought there was 57 killing it. Buy that easy.
I got a card from a bunch of kids all my age. Isn't that nice? Isn't that cute? Isn't that cute? They're all 16. What's that?
Who's that?
Let me see that again, Paul.
Erin, Jill, Kim.
Isn't that cute? Look at that.
That's all Jackie's kid.
Happy 16th birthday. You're bright, you're energetic, you're good looking. What more could a guy want?
Look at all the girls, all Jenny's. That is cute.
Great. Got it.
Sticky thumbs and.
Where's Kimberly? I haven't seen Kimberly.
You ever seen Kimberly?
She's been outside.
Has she ever?
Yeah. She has red hair, but it's darkening up.
At least she's got it.
Wishing you all a happiness that they
Carlina.
can hold. Happy 16th.
Carlina, what you doing over
Love,
there?
John and Mike.
Huh?
Did you see the little card yet?
Where?
Well, there's a little card. Oh, there it is. Yes, there it is. The one that says data.
Kathy, how old are you now?
28th.
Whoa.
Kind of figures you'd be born on the 29th of
33,
February.
not a gray hair on her head.
Don't you do anything the way normal people do? Happy leap for your birthday. Love,
Peggy and Paul, look again.
Judy and Paul. Paul and Judy.
37.
You're on the whole film, Gary.
I'll be 38 this year.
Are you watching her? I'm really watching her.
Jackie's.
Where's she been?
Down terrorizing. Gary, get on the film again.
Gary, can you wave to the camera?
I've been on for about an hour and a half. Keep going.
Kara likes that film. She knows she's on.
Just seen her downstairs. You're not kidding.
Where's that
She
big
came running
cut?
right up to me and just stood in front of me.
Where's that big cut you gave me?
Smith, right there.
What is it? Oh, well.
I don't know what, well,
Then again.
Hey, no pictures.
Gotcha.
Oh, good.
Hey, there's no light coming from the kitchen. How come? Oh, sorry, Jeff.
I can see it off your head. Glare is What up?
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, you could something out about that, Kevin.
But what, the glare?
Burt Reynolds had the same problem, Hi, I'm size Burley.
Oh, no, you don't. Not this time.
Already gotcha.
Come to Mark Pontiac.
Mark Pontiac, huh?
You mine's capsule.
No, it isn't. Melissa's running from the camera down.
I think so, yeah. Well, you're the one with the 16-year-old one?
Yeah, with the girls come down. With all the girls come down.
Just give a
Charles Corral, on the road with Charles Corral.
Oh, man.
How do you work it?
Nobody takes pictures of walls.
Yeah, it's true. It's Andy Rooney.
I'm taking a picture of that copy of that Billy with that magic mark on the top.
Hey Ryan, it's your birthday. I'm a chat star. I'm here to say, hey Ryan, you're the big star today. My name is Zoom and I live in
Come on, good on you.
Why would you say Paul?
We had to get a picture.
Better than some people. Some people are like, wow, and you're watching a movie going,
And it goes up and down.
Paul and
this is freaking
The new look. Hold on. Oh, you want a wide angle?
There's no film in there, Jack.
Well, yeah, happy birthday.
I saw the last one.
Oh, yeah? Oh, it's real love again.
I know, this wallpaper's so nice. I don't even like to lean against it.
No camera, freeze.
Oh, come on. Come on, the old chorus girl. Come on, the high kick. Oh, God.
Sing your song off key for us, babe, please.
Oh, no.
Ryan, why don't you give a speech? Give a speech, come on.
That's why they...
We always like to talk. You got the floor
Come
now.
on, you get the floor. Get up and give a little speech. Come on.
Wait, talks when he
When did we
Come on, get up and give a speech.
When I finish, I'll be happy to.
All right.
You must have gone to Grandpa's school.
Yeah.
Eric,
I didn't know what you were talking about till I got her in focus.
Fish, chicken, and...
Everybody here is of age, aren't they drinking?
Yeah.
Don't run around with that. Yeah, what are you doing?
What?
Do it to Daddy. Yeah.
Especially when you expect it to be all silver, you end up with the line.
now hear this, now hear this. I hate to really chew my gum twice here. I want to thank each and every one of you to come on my 16th birthday. And I promise you that on my 21st birthday, that I will be a lot slimmer than I am today. It gives me something to shoot for. I appreciate everything, and I'm glad Kara is enjoying the balloon.
I thought you said you were going to be slimmer on your 12th, though.
Well, I tell you, it's a lot easier to put on weight than it is to lose. Food is good and everything. I hope everybody here has a good time, and if you don't, please don't tell me about it. Remember, I had nothing to do with this party. I just come here to receive all the presents and gifts. That's all.
All right, then.
That's it, we'll wrap it up.
Let's
Say
clap.
hi to Steve, and I'm so...
As they say to me, when you see the people out there shuffling along in their seats, it's time to wrap it up. So thank you and have a good time.
No, Margaret, she's over.
A lot of people. I've had my turn. I've had my screen test, my flunk.
What'd you get that?
Just taking a picture of the best looking grandchild. Oh, God.
Great cupcake.
Talking about Melissa or what you're eating?
That's how my Lord is with his house. You know, the furniture pretty old and everything. Oh, that. Oh, look at this.
Todd, shut the light off.
Oh.
Light up?
Yes.
Try to get it. I'll do it.
They came up holding hands.
I saw them coming up the stairs. How do they do that? On their own? Oh, look at it. Look at this. Yes. Oh, they're both.
Oh, they're gonna go to sleep?
That's cute, huh? Oh, they're both asleep. Oh, they're both waking up. Oh, dear. Too late.
Well, enough of that.
Oh, they're gonna play some kind of a game.
Wave to the cameraman. Wave, wave. Say hi. Wave to him.
Hi.
Wave to him.
Kara, I think you're a little tired. You're drunk.
Wait, say hi to him.
Kara's drunk. Kara's not the clock.
Did you Paul do the thing? Show the present.
Thanks, everybody.
What do you guys
Hey, Kathy's around? Okay, come on.
Yes, hopefully they'll all stay here because I don't need them in the car.
Oh, these things, oh, I see what you mean.
My father has the greatest,
Go play with it.
my father has the greatest habit. Every time we come up, he gives these kids horns and stuff to make noise on the way home. But, we could sell them to their husbands.
Are you giving that to your little friend?
Hey, Cal. One down. Kiss your buddy.
Yeah, do something cute. I don't have to waste that much film. Pictures.
Pictures.
Who's your buddy?
Kiss your buddy.
Hug
Kiss
your
your
buddy
buddy.
again. I missed it. You have to reenact it.
Give her a hug. Give her a hug. No, go over there.
They like Megan.
Yeah.
Yeah, kiss Megan.
Jack, you gotta move if they're gonna be kissing.
Break that balloon though. You may have a...
Tell them like
Oh, you got the lace.
there's a camera. Oh, it's on, it's on, it's on.
Sorry. Don't you hate us? You gotta sneak in wherever there's a spot, you know? Todd, shut the light off.
Great.
Okay, you can turn it back on now.
What's growing on Kevin's face?
Does he always wear that?
Is it contagious?
Sister died and they told him just
Wait until they won the gold, then tell them, right? That's all that counts.
Oh, what's she doing?
No.
See the red light's on, it's stuck. I don't know what the story is.
Place, prestigious location, $350 a month.
Well, that's why you know, people, you move to New York now, the rents are $2,500, you know. The people living next door with a bigger apartment are paying $300, you know.
He's got some people, he names the prestigious names. Christ, they've got 12 room things, and they're paying about, say, $1,000 a month. For 12 rooms and the
Studio goes for, you know, $1,000. I mean,
another guy buys an apartment just like it, pays $5 million for it, and these people are living for $1,000 a month. But they're big names, you know.
Denise lives in a bad section, right, Denise? Really? So they have, what do you have?
we have a nice, we have a duplex. We have a 2-bedroom duplex. I mean, it's really nice, all new, a bathroom and a half.
But she says it's bad outside.
Yeah, it's like,
She hasn't invited me to it.
it's well, it's just, our neighborhood's too big, you know.
I'm trying to think of where, Steve's got what we call around here. She works for an advertising agency. She's under rent control.
Well,
she
I mean,
pays
during the
about
day,
$300.
it's fine, but you know, it's like when I get home at night, I'm home. You know, that's the only bad thing. Yeah. I mean, you can take a
I'll do
taxi,
tomorrow or something.
but it's not. Yeah, it's not worth it. We have an alarm system. You know, the windows are alarmed, and the doors.
Michael wants that for a racetrack on.
Yeah, it's true.
Oh, this one now.
Clarence sent her too. I gave her the candy that.
Well, he doesn't like the location of Suffolk County.
Chasing her out.
Happy dinner for the Celtic. What do you want?
But a guy from a guy who has a little place up there in Woburn.
Karen was so shy until all the kids came, and then it was like,
Rehab
crazy.
hospital up there. It's the best hospital in the country. What it is. Very, very. Any person that loses a leg comes there for
We love it too. It's just so good. Remember we hated that green one we had. When we first moved in, we hated it. I ordered some grapes, but they're not going to be in. I wanted to have lace curtains.
Yeah, I guess, but we're still kind of
Did you take a free weapon trip together yet?
Is she all right, Bill? She has candy.
No, Billy, shut that off.
No. Hey, don't screw it up.
Where want we go? Sit down?
Sit down.
We're talking about food.
There's no way to sit down.
Can't fit on a love seat anymore.
Hey, this is cute.
And my glasses on.
9 of these dogs have lights down.
Hear no evil, see no evil, speak no evil.
Now, what's John's
Does
birthday?
he have any?
11.
1921. That's when I declared. Go ahead.
Paul? February 29,
1924.
June 27, 1932.
32.
32. 28.
Yeah, right.
Kevin, look right here. Look.
It's funny to see Todd without Lisa.
I don't like this a lot. We almost did.
Oh boy.
She's definitely going to be a...
Oh, gee, it's all right. Oh, did you?
Yeah.
Oh, she's going to sit beside her.
A real test is when they
I know it, yeah.
test the fridge out.
It'll be pretty fast to pull out the dry carrot.
She's back.
She all right?
Who?
The little girl?
This one must be about the
Yeah, she's
same
just
age.
making a noise, I think.
How old is she, Peggy?
Same age.
Oh, okay.
You all right, Mickey?
Should have seen her trying to get up there.
Yeah.
Persistent.
She likes it. I was gonna move those, but I see I didn't do it fast. I was gonna move those. I said,
What is she?
He can eat those.
in the summer.
She can have as long as there's only one. She can have one.
Steve, too. We go up the lake. Remember we used to go up the lake now?
Right, right.
And bring the whole
Yeah,
family
yeah,
and
right,
summertime.
yeah,
And the
yeah.
kids and stuff.
I wonder if it's still there, though, the whole place.
I bet not.
Filled up.
I remember.
You know Pat made that? She was telling us that Pat made that.
Oh, really?
Your mother made this, Kevin. Your mother made that, yeah. She
Isn't
told
that,
us that Pat made
There's
this for
coffee
her
out there.
when she had one of her other children.
isn't that something?
Isn't that something?
Yeah.
Never seen coffee.
Isn't that beautiful?
Everything she did.
Yeah, Sharon said that Pat made that for her when she was having the, and when she was,
It looks
what
just
did
like
she
you.
say, that when she was sick, she made more?
Yeah.
She threw it back.
Get Grandpa one.
Whole nother party down
Grandpa
there.
one.
She said that when Pat was sick, she worked on
She done
it.
had,
Yeah.
stress over.
Add on to it, or?
No, just, you know, she made more things, because she
Oh,
was
yeah.
sick.
Get Grandpa one.
I don't have any grandchildren, so I don't have this problem.
That's it, John. That's it.
All the time.
Nice to see you coming, and it's nice to see you
Yeah, are you
go.
tired?
Ring the bell.
Oh,
Ring the bell. We haven't even brought out the scotch yet. What are you talking about? Sit down.
Our reputation
Oh, they
is
suck
drinking
it.
with Sally tarnished today.
No drinking,
somebody
no
must have
booze.
sucked their fingers. Any of yours?
Some of mine did.
Hey, Paul, your average is high. Don't kid me.
He got rid of them.
Because of the reserves.
Chris used to suck his.
Wait till we get
Your
older.
brother Billy told me you drank enough to float the Queen Mary.
You're gonna have a cup.
Say,
Wine, a little wine.
Next one, the one that was a heavy drinker.
That was the chow out, eat tonight.
Ginger needed
Billy was,
all
he drank heavy at the time. I drank heavy all the time.
Billy used to like drinking the sleeves glass. Insurance I wouldn't urinate in either.
Can you name just a few?
I'm not arguing that, no.
Can you name just a few?
One of them
Black
was,
Rose, Pat Lynch.
one of them was up near the Met Theater.
Oh, that's Pat Lynch's. That wasn't a bad buy. I like that.
Billy.
Saturday nights, we used to always go.
Who is we?
Tommy Flynn, Ray McLaughlin, the whole Stony crowd would go.
They go into those bars and they have a trough in the main room like you have at the Red Sox park. Then you know.
You didn't know if it was the bathroom or the sink?
We used to do the Mexican hat dance at Pat Lynch's. We always did that. Every Saturday night.
As far as that night.
What else? Where else did you used to? Where else you used to drink?
I say Friday nights, we
Then she
always
went
drink down
downstairs.
Brass Rail and Everett.
Yeah.
And then we
Megan,
close up the
where's
Town
Megan?
She went
Cafe and
downstairs.
Hey,
then
Bill,
Horseshoe
Bill,
Hall.
wasn't,
And then
hey,
someplace
John
up
always asked, wasn't, who was the thing that we had at the Brass Rail and Everett?
You're
That
right.
party
I think
for?
she
We
went
over there
downstairs.
somewhere. For some kind of a,
I was showing them this, that Pat made.
the Brass Rail, was that right on Broadway?
Yeah. No, sir, we all, you either went there for my thing or you went there for
Time,
theirs.
was the time that John asked the girl for the lesbian for a dance.
Which John?
I don't remember.
Unfortunately,
What the hell's the matter with that? They dance too, you know.
she refused you, John, to get a little man.
Sorry.
She wasn't too interested in men that day.
Paul, let's get this out right now.
What?
Who lit the fire on? who lit the match?
Well,
Say the silver paint on
seeing as
fire.
I'm getting close to my neck, I confess I did.
For years he blamed his brother. He dick went to his grave not knowing.
Oh, yes, he did. He knew it. We had that all at the party.
That was the greatest story.
Who was the guy
He was a big quiet, too.
that used to pin me down and have lungs drip out like they were out of his mouth, like they were gonna hit me in the face?
Who did it?
Who would do it? Well, I
says, where the hell do you learn things like that?
And he said,
You
"Tell me that
held that in you all these years? I never had that before. Paul, who did? What's the time you hit me with that wooden lamp? Not damn near put my eye out.
It was the crab apple, John. It was the crab apple.
That was the other time. That was the other. The one I wear glasses. He hit me in the eye with the apple. I couldn't see for 2 days. He said, I don't know what the hell you're so excited about. I was 3 feet with an apple.
Oh, you're a good shot.
I always thought, John, you were so interested in it that you'd would have had a big thing of butterflies now, like that guy. What's his name? What was it?
Chapman.
Chapman, yeah.
I used to go and help him clean out his pigeons out there.
Pigeons, yeah, they used to crazy.
Pigeon shit Ryan, they used to call me.
Remember John, old Larry over there, the Goosey Larry. And Johnny did the thing for the package, you know, the thing that rips it.
The thing that takes the thing down from the top shelf.
Jesus, Johnny, get the hell out of here!
Who's the guy with it? What is that, Tim? That's the same guy used to not tell you were there when the Bruins was skating, right? You thought he was a jinx, right?
He was the lover, the cast on over him.
Laugh, count, laugh.
Yeah, what's it?
Laugh, count, laugh.
Life is just a dream. Just laugh. Oh, is that a cigar?
But mine always had him over a barrel. She was always in them over about $500.
Oh,
He used to cater to her. He'd go out of business for Christ if she'd stop.
Hey, John, we got a guy at work, he said, he knew some guys that lived in Dogtown. I said, Christ, I lived in Dogtown. You know, he says, I always thought that was just a name they gave me. Dogtown was the Irish sector. Ben Square is really the proper name for that area.
Dogtown actually was further down.
Yeah.
Was down near where Allen's were. And, huh? Wasn't it?
Bridge Street? What was the name of that street? That court? Bridge Court?
No, Emerson. Emerald Court.
Emerald Court.
How about the aunt we had that was dead for 2 weeks and nobody even knew it down there?
He was a good looking head, you know.
Who was
That was
it?
Cora.
Theodora.
That's the Conlon, right?
Theodora Conlon.
She was weird. Jesus.
Was she weird?
Oh.
Me and Charlie was a nice guy.
She used to take us blueberry, don't you remember?
Out by Buckman's.
She used to have the house and she'd have all the curtains down all the time. And, oh, God. What are you doing there? How much can you know?
I'm waiting to turn it on yet.
Well, don't. What's the red light flashing?
Well, you know, that
It's
was
off.
a sad family, that family. Now, Theodora died. They found her dead. You don't know how long she was dead. And then, who was the other one? Angela?
Angela.
She died with TB.
Yeah.
And
Charlie Conlon had died.
the first one killed in Cambridge. And they named the street for him now.
A square.
Conley Square, yeah. Charlie Conley.
Charlie Conlon.
What was his father's name? His uncle's name.
Oh, yeah, I know his name.
I know it was.
It's an odd name.
Felix.
Felix, yeah.
Felix Conlon.
Felix Conlon.
Felix Conlon had his
Sheepskin from Harvard.
Harvard.
He never worked for the
a day in his life. So he graduated from Harvard, hung his diploma up in the wall, cum laude from Harvard, never worked a day in his life.
I don't know how the hell he lived, do you? Do they have money or what? You know,
I remember when Uncle Frank won the $7,500.
Yeah.
The pool there. And your father went over to him and said, hey, why don't you put some of that on your house? Nah.
Pay your house off.
A year later, was it 2 years later, he lost us $7,500 in those days is big
Yeah,
money.
but he gave 10%. He had to give 10% to the guy that drew the ticket. So that was $750 off of it. So it was a lot of money in those days. Yeah.
He bought himself a new.
Who is this, your Uncle Frank?
Right.
The guy that looked like you, the ball guy?
Yeah. $7,500. I'm telling you, $7,500 back. It's like you say, you can buy a house for $5,000.
What year? Roughly? 30s? 40s?
Before the 40s, it had to be in the 30s.
30.
We were still down in, we were on Pleasant Street. We moved up to, about 39 or 40.
Emerson Road?
Huh?
What was the name of it?
Westwood Road.
Westwood.
That house, you know how much rent we were paying in, John? $40 a month. House sold. They wanted to sell it to us for $4,000. Man, I didn't like it. It had too many windows. Dutch Colonial.
Where was it?
Westwood Road. It's up off of Main Street. So
When did you guys buy Bear Hill Road? I mean, like,
right after that.
was that?
We bought that in 41 or 42.
I was
Lookheads, this is my life.
went into the service from there.
Bought it for
I
$5,800.
don't think I was in the house 4 times.
$5,800
I went to service.
But they had to put $800 down. Cost them, they took out a $5,000 mortgage. I'll never forget these numbers. At that time, it was $66 a month plus $33 a month taxes. Taxes were 30, which was taxes were actually high for that place.
Man.
So that's what it cost. $1,000 then at 5% would cost you $660 per thousand. So that's how it came.
Those were the days.
Where'd Billy go?
I guess you have to go to the bathroom. I don't know.
Wait a minute, I apologize. It's cheaper.
It seems to me that was high.
Yeah, cheaper than that. I took a $10,000 when I bought that thing from Percy.
Right.
I bought it for $10,000. That's what I paid.
606 was the number that they multiplied the mortgage by.
660. And what for mine? For theirs was probably cheaper. Yeah.
606.
Yeah. There's probably half that. It's probably paying $33 a month.
That's right. Remember the good old days.
I guess they were.
The hardest trouble they had at that time, this was before the jobs were started, was my mother.
Well, tell them, wait a minute, these things that tell them about the time you were judging Garagosian.
Do you want me to start the film? You want me to start it?
Yeah.
I think it's out of tape. Is the red light still flashing?
Yeah.
It's out of tape. But anyway, what?
About what? About the flashlights or what?
Tell them about when you were judging Garagosian. We're getting all the fuses and we're making a pile of powder.
Oh, yeah.
That's a good story, because I remember hearing that.
See, at 4th of July, we used to be able to always get 2-inch salutes, 5-inch salutes, all kinds of fireworks. They were illegal. And of course, everybody. George used to do this all the time. I didn't have the guts. He used to hold them right in the tips of his finger and let them go off. He really did it crazy. I would do it. So anyways, we read that if you take the powder out of these and put it on a flat surface and cover with a flat surface, then you hit it with something, give a tremendous percussion. So over there in Franklin Street, there was a, what do you call it?
Manhole.
A manhole cover. Not a manhole, really. You know, for the drainage thing. Then they would have like a slab of
Cement.
granite there, which was nice and smooth. So what I did, I went over there, and right there, right behind the thing was a big pole, lamp post. So what I did is I went over and I opened up, God knows, I mean, I got a nice big pile about that big, and about, maybe an inch high of the stuff. And I got a nice flat rock that I put over. Then I got this big boulder, and I got behind the post, and I let the thing go. And the goddamn thing, it sounded like a cannon went off. And it took the big boulder, and broke it into little bits, and broke all the windows in the house across the street. The names were green. I ran like hell.
I saw him Chrysler. The hair was all, the eyebrows were gone, the hair was gone. Did you hear that? Wow.
I didn't admit to because it broke all the goddamn windows, every window in the front seat, which was it had to be, well, it was on the other side of the street. It was from one side of the street to the other, the rocks went. And of course, I was right behind the pole, so it didn't hit me. Jesus,
I saw Georgie Garagosian was with you that day, too.
Oh, we used to make ourselves bow and arrow thing. And what I found out is I got one of these big steel dining needles. And you know, the eye of the needles, the thing was about that long, like this. I broke it in half, so it made like a V, you know, from the thing.
Sure.
And it would go into the trees about this deep. So I think I'm going to go shooting birds with it. So I'm practicing out there to see if it's all right. And when I do it, I pull it back too far. It went right through my hand, right through the thing. Plus it scares the hell out of me. I pull the thing, and at that time they're always telling us, never cut that or you get lockjaw. Geez, I'm going like that. Yeah, but the shot right through my ear. Made a hole. Crap right out.
What about the time we were down at Dolphins? Remember that time when we were on each side of the brook leading up to Dolphins? And we were playing Western or...
Was it the time we had Kenny
Safari.
Hancock with us?
No. And we were cutting, throwing spears back, cutting, breaking. And Georgie's over and I threw one and it hit him right in the goddamn
Stuck
side
in
of
him.
that.
It was sharp.
It was shaking like that. Oh my God, and I went over, you all right? I don't know. And I pulled out the stuff out of his eye. Actually, he got sick as hell. Another, just a 30 seconds of an inch and he lost an eye.
Yeah. Well, Georgie and I one time, we got these big flashlights. They're about this long and they got a big round end of it. But it couldn't get dark soon enough for us to test them out. And this is when we were down off of Maple Street down, and we saw this big, it was the dry time of season. Big, there was a brook and a river, and there's a big cover going into all the sewers in Stone. So we go in there, and of course it has small feeder pipes leading into the main. We went down the main, then we were small enough to crawl through some of the small leading points. Unfortunately for George and myself, we got lost. As we decided to come back, I said, George, do we go this way? He says, Jesus, don't you remember? I said, no. He said, this way. So we didn't know where the hell we were. So finally we came out behind the Stoneham Library up there. We came out of the gut. But George, then of course George said, Jesus, Paul, you don't think there's any rats down here, do you? I said, what are you talking about? Things like that now. But if there had ever been any sewer gas or anything, Christ, but then it never found.
What would happen if you had a nice rainstorm?
Oh, Christ.
How about a flush from the hospital?
Crazy.
Well, that's about it. We talked on, I think. What Billy got? What about Billy? All right, now, one of my favorite people who loved me very much was Nellie Fox. Remember Nellie?
Yep.
Nellie Fox come over to the house one day. She used to come to see Grandma all the time. And Nellie was a nice person. She had this beautiful little kitten, a red tiger kitten. I said, oh, isn't that a cute little kitten? She said, would you like to play with it, Johnny? I said, yes, I would, Nellie. So I just take the cat. I go out. I'm sitting in the front. Remember we had that manhole, we're talking manholes?
Yeah.
The cover in the front of the sewer, you know, the drain. I got the little cat, and I got the cat there, and I'm looking into the drain, and looking into the drain, and I go, you're on camera. Well, now he says, I'll see you now, Captain. We had a nice time. Johnny, where's my little kitty? He just jumped into the drain. You naughty! She called me, and I called up, fired up, lifted the thing up, got the cat up. She said, you're a naughty little boy. She wouldn't even, never spoke to me again as long as I...
John, did the cat jump in or was he dumped in?
Get in there.
I have a feeling more to the story than that.
You sure didn't have to push him through the grates, did you?
I remember when I come out of the service, you know, and all the guys, they go out drinking every night. You know, after a while, it gets to be a bore. One night, I didn't go. They went into a nightclub. I don't remember whether I went in there or not. Anyway, they went into the Latin Quarter in Boston. And unfortunately, the bill came for a little bit more money than the boys thought it was going to come to. So they're all scrambling, and it seems, we'll say the bill came to a couple of $100 or whatever it was. They only had about $10, $210, which meant about a $10, 5% tip. So the guy said, their way to come over, when he saw the tip, he says, yeah, save it, you guys. You need it more than I do. And with that, your illustrious father goes over, you're goddamn right we do. And he scoops all the money and takes it out. Another time, notice I notice all the nasty things that John I can always remember. I can't remember the nasty things about myself. One time we're over at a place where we've all had something to drink, and what's the name of the golf? Where is it? Over here at the golf course here, right off of Route 128 there. What's the name? Colonial. And John thought the bill came to a little bit more than it should have been and everything else, so he figured he's going to make him. He says, Paul, what I'm going to do, I'm going to take one of these goddamn chairs. You know, it shows you how much you had to drink. I said, John, how the hell can you take one of the kids? He says, I'll stick it under my coat here. He's going out, of course somebody comes. Hey, get the hell out of here. Pull the chair away.
Have they told you the story about when John and Paul came back from the service of the family?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. I was there, and I'm about, that time I must have been about 12 or 13. We go pick Johnny up at Fort Devens, and John comes back, and he looks like the kara.morgie because of the adder, and he had like a horse coat, one of those horse coats on, John. He really looked terrible, right? And we won't mention the hair, but
Quite the war.
okay. Then later on, I go with John. We're going to pick up his brother. He hasn't seen his brother for years since they were in the service.
Yeah.
We go to the back.
Last time I saw John was down, he came down to visit me when he was a corporal. I was like a general at that time.
Where?
Down in Atlantic City.
Danny,
Down in one of the
if they break
hotels.
rules, will you give me a beer?
What year was that?
If they do.
When I first went in, so I must have been 45. 43.
43. So we go in there, and he's picking up his brother, and I'm trailing along. I think Dick was there too. We go downstairs, it's back base station, and my brother Paul comes off. He's got a crushed hat, he's got those kind of glasses he got tonight. He's got all of his stuff down here.
Some Mary saw it.
He's got some air out of his duffel bag, and his brother John says, "You holy son of a
No,
bitch."
it wasn't that. I have all kinds of rows of ribbons and battle stars. And that's when John said, "You phony son of a bitch, when you get them goddamn, all I got was a lousy flag, for Christ's sake." Tell me about your 20,000 feet over. And then I said to John, John, are you going to salute me? Salute your ass. I'm not going to salute
He has a brother, a sergeant in the Air Force.
you. That's when I graduated. They never write up, they sent it back to the Stolen Press.
Tell me that rose story about right there.
Oh, yeah.
It's like at the end of the rainbow. It's like
But when I was up, which is very unusual, I trained my base training up here at Westover Field. Usually if you're from the north, you're training down south someplace. But it just so happened this B-24 outfit was out of Westover Field. And we did our phase training, which meant we were getting ready to go overseas. And they were training us for Europe. So we had tight formations there. So we used to fly over this area a lot, Stoneham and everything else. And what we were doing one day, we were going down to practice some gunnery stuff. What we would do is we would take some oil slicks and drop them in the water down there, and we'd have the waist gunners shoot at the goddamn oil slicks in the water, for practice. So on the way back, I said to Curtis was when I said, Jesus, no, I said, I'd like to buzz my house. He said, shoot, who the hell no, So we go over, and I go way up by North Reading over there, And I figured I'll come down.
It's a B-24?
B-24. I figured I'd come
on an airplane.
I saw that.
I come down over Bear Hill, and then I'd pull up, going up the hill, going up like High Street. So I didn't come down really that low, but I come down about maybe 400 feet, which is low. It's below the limits. And of course, when you pull up like that, you change the prop pitch on the thing, and it really makes a lot of noise.
Thanks,
So it was great. I'm having a hell of a time. We used to get the local paper. My Aunt Rose, calls up the damn boss, the Stoneham Inn, and tells them all about it. Oh, my son, my nephew Paul Ryan's at Westover Field. I told him, I said, Christ, Aunt Rose, if they ever knew that, I'd get court-martialed. That was crap. So she gave me a big write-up in the paper.
Well,
But the story about the Air Force thing is funny how we first got involved.
Hold it, wait.
John's turn.
my turn. Okay. No, you haven't told any of your story.
That's right, they're all picking on John.
John is a
When I was overseas, we didn't have too much to do. And all the kids that were in the outfit had these 45. Everybody had a 45. We weren't supposed to have them, but they were all buying them from anybody and everybody. Well, they had this thing posted on the board that anybody caught with a 45 was going to be court-martialed. They were gonna have a showdown. That made them a search. Everybody make sure who had the 45. I had one. And I ducked mine out in the woods. Well, they didn't have the showdown. I said to Brownie, you know, Brownie, there's a chance for us to make a buck. What do you mean? Let's go and buy these 45s up. These guys are scared to death. They want to get rid of them. You can buy them for peanuts. They paid $50 for them. We could buy them for $5. So we did. We wound up with about 20 guns, 20 45s. We kept them all in a burlap bag. We had it out in the woods. So we said, now if we got the 45s, what are we going to do with them? Well, let's go out and sell them. So we went over, there was this colored anti-aircraft battalion just got in. This is over in Cape Gloucester, New Guinea. They just got in and they were up there. We'd take a couple of guns, we'd go over them and I'd say, hey, colored guy doing, yeah? Want to buy one of these? Guy, wow, let me see that. Some of them had plastic things on the side and everything. The guys, how much you want? Don't you move, I want to buy that coat. We were doing good. We sold about 18 of them. We had 2 more to go. We went over to this other aircraft with this colored guy and he saw the gun. And he says, oh geez, I want that. Where did I go get some money? And so the other guy that was talking to me with the gun, he said, does that thing shoot? He says, of course it does. Well, I had a loaded clip in the thing. I always would take the clip out and hand the guy the gun. This other guy got my attention and he said, no, don't you go away, go away. So I put the clip in and I handed it to this other guy that wants to look, this colored guy. Man, he says, that's a good gun. So here he is, takes it up and I've got a good bore on it. Bang! Blew a hole in the chest. Oh, right. If it ever killed that guy, I'd still be buying the rock. Give me that gun and I get the hell and I toss it in the gun there.
They were nice about things like that. My brothers have all the stories.
Real heroes don't talk.
Tell me when you were charging all the cooks over there. Billing all the
I'll tell you one of the story. Well, okay, my latrine story. Okay, we were when the war was over. I was in charge of gooks who were carpenters. I can't have my nails straight. So what we used to do is, you know, build latrines, replace routines. We said, geez, we could have some running water. We're on an inlet, so what we did, we put some railroad ties, and we put a 3-holer or a 4-holer on the railroad ties, and using the ties was like running water. Well, we have a very heavy storm, and the damn thing, water comes up and takes the thing out to sea, right? And we get this call from the Navy out there that they just ran over a goddamn toilet. Then one time we designed.
Navy said they run over a toilet.
Yeah, we just had a toilet. Nobody was in it out here. Yeah, destroyer whack. But then the other thing is, the other story of the toilet is, we decided to make a fancy one for the enlisted men. That's like the gun clubs, right? So we modified. It was a 2-hole here, 3 was a 7-holer. We put a stove in it, right? Put stairs on it, right? And widen the holes. Well, okay. A guy goes in there, he's a real skinny guy, right? He steps up, right? The stove's red hot. It's about 0 out. The stove's red hot. He steps up the stairs, he puts his knees up, and he went right through it. Right through into the bucket. It was so... They told him because they had to tear it down. The other time is I was a demolition man.
Your next book.
And we had to knock a bridge out. Let me finish this. This is the last story.
It's a triology for Christ's sake.
Okay, triology. And, we had to blow an old bridge out. So we get up there. We have a lieutenant who's a jerk, right? Chemical engineer. So we don't put enough dynamite up there. I don't double the load and blow it, but it didn't. And the thing is hanging up there. So he says, Ryan, go up and put a charge. And I says, what if it snaps? We'll take my leg off. And he says, whoa. So we had a recoilless cannon, a 57 recoilless cannon, which is a pretty good shooter. So we said, hey, we'll shoot it down. So we go down there and we went whamming away. It's a Sunday afternoon. We missed it the first time, second, third, fourth time we whack it, and the bridge drops, right? And all of a sudden, we hear all the static and radio. What the hell, that's all about. All of a sudden, we hear this, what the hell is, we said, that's in coming out too. What, a goddamn round hits above us, it hits down. We got this Navy cruiser and destroyer saying, we're being fired upon the shore, return fire. Holy Christ, everybody run. We never said anything, and I'm telling you, and we got out of here, a minute later, they devastated that area. They thought they were being shot on by gorillas. Almighty. Now go ahead, John.
Well,
People are trying to leave.
Well, people are trying to leave.
People are trying to leave.
Huh? 1 second.
What?
Hold it.
Hold it.
Hold in the pin.
This was in basic training, and it's the first time I was going to start flying at night. So you go up with an instructor, and you know he shows you how to make a land. Everything looks different, you know, naturally at night. First time I was flying at night. So what we would do is go up there, go out and practice and shoot landings. Just take off some landings at night. What you do, you did them in like sequence. So what they do is you take off, you fly out to a designated area, then they call you up on the radio to come in to shoot you. Because you're all cadets, and they don't want too many of you shoot landings in the pattern at the same time. They probably only want 3 or 4 planes in the pattern at the same time. Otherwise, you're knocking each other down. So I get up, you know, and of course I take off. The minute you take off, you see the exhaust thing with the flames coming out. Geez, I thought the plane was on fire. It scared the hell out of me. Torches from the exhaust. So I got to my designated area, and I'm flying, and I'm waiting for them to call, and I'm waiting. And I'm waiting.
Get a new audience.
Finally, you know, and I decide, well, I'll call them and send them. So I call them and go, you know, a lot of one-engine planes around now. All the fighters were one-engine.
She's telling me something.
With the exception of P-38.
P-38 was a beautiful crowd.
The Flying Tiger, right? You can buy those today.
Flying Tigers,
P-39. P-40?
Yeah.
You can buy those, you know.
I got news for you. You know how much a P-51's worth right now?
I don't know what a
$400,000 or $500,000.
What's a P-51?
That was a Mustang. P-51 Mustang.
Over after the P-38, the P-51.
Some of the guys that fly them, that have become chief executive officers of companies now, they still own them and still fly them.
Burn gas like it's going on the
Oh
side.
yeah, well.
Michael, go tell your great uncle Billy
Johnny might remember
that his
this.
nephew Kevin says he's being a bad uncle.
What was the unique thing, John, about the
Don't do that.
P-31?
Flying one motor.
No, besides
Fly
that.
another beer?
No, the only plane we had,
You got it as a medium box.
No,
besides
thanks.
that, the only twin-engine plane we've ever had that the props went 2 different ways, so there was no torque. One plane, one went this way and the other one went the other opposite way, so there was no torque. I don't know whether you know what torque is.
Torque? I know what torque is. Torque is what your wife does to you when you want to go out on a Saturday night and she doesn't want you to.
No, that's beaten up. No. That's wife abuse.
Every time you take a single engine plane off, you give it power. The plane wants to do.
Used to give us noogies and all that. I remember that.
Carol gave us everything.
Noogies.
Okay.
Yeah, I remember that.
Define a noogie.
Fun noogie.
What happened to your hair? I'll show you. Hold it around.
It's like I don't have.
Now we know how you went bald.
He's on a Saturday Night Live.
Good night, all.
So her mother always goes, Todd, you want to make salad sandwich?
God love Rhea.
No way. No, don't take my picture.
Oh, go ahead.
No way. No way.
Jolly
I can't
Ray.
stand it.
Michael, take it easy with Kara.
Did you wear on?
In fact, they had a plan right down to.
Paul, I love you.
Steve was gonna come with Melissa, just the 2 of them. Paul and Steve and them,
We
weren't
got
they?
you anyway. You're out of here.
I used to tell your brother, Gabby,
Yes?
tell him all about my World War War stories, but the real heroes don't talk about it.
She doesn't know she's on. Kim, what are you reading?
Boy, you were designed for the camera. That sounds like a line from the guy from Playboy, right? You are designed for the camera. One more time. One more. Okay, good. I was able to cut him out that time.
He's got your hair. I heard that story from one of them earlier today.
They all have it. I just noticed it, yeah.
Yeah, see?
She wants you in there. She's calling, please.
I don't know.
Did Kara see those children?
Just keep coming.
Just like Jack.
And like the papers are like they have to take me because it gets too dark out.
Oh, yeah.
And they take me every Sunday because we have a big Sunday.
Every Sunday.
How many papers do you deliver on Sunday?
40, and we have it's off Bridgeport Post.
Wow.
No, really?
You do okay. You do okay. And what grade are you when you already told me that?
I'm 7.
7. When you were 12 years old?
Yes.
I remember when you were just a baby. You seemed like yesterday.
You are a baby. 12 years ago.
Well, years ago.
Oh, God, you're way down today.
And how, you live in the state of Rhode Island?
No, I live in Connecticut.
No, Virginia.
No, Connecticut.
Florida?
Connecticut.
Oh, I'm sorry. I never get those right.
First I lived here for 7 years, and then I moved to Milford for a couple of months, and then I moved to Wilton for 2 years. I hate New Orleans.
How many kids you
Snobby and everything. And I just moved to trouble about 5
little
months ago. I just started school.
I just started school.
Oh, I mean,
I should know. I worked the other way for a girl. Never got it.
oh yeah, like one teacher said, Mr. Maddox, Seagull, Mr.
How many kids you have?
Teacher, Mr. Seagull,
The next one would have been a girl, number 6.
Wow, with that, he sent me out, have the dog fixed.
Oh, yeah? Anything for the pepper business?
Why does he have a book there? Is that very great?
You got rid of 2 of you in one shot, right?
It's like right
One
through
shot
it.
deal.
Oh, no, what it was, I got my own doctor. Oh, Jesus, no, he didn't do that.
I'm on the library called TRYD for, you go and you review books, and then you, you say like, this is good enough to get a special sale.
Oh, not bad.
I got
Bitching about how much it costs when they go to
I
their house.
Oh, yeah?
I started telling him.
a Walkman, tapes, and ice skates, and like my bike and everything. But it got broken, so I won't get it back till Tuesday.
Oh, cute.
Well, I'll tell you what. I
Well,
think
to
this,
Pennsylvania.
just between you and I, this is the best interview that
That's good.
Shotgun on them.
Where are you going? We're playing bingo. Grandpa, do you have that cheese that I love? Math.
What's up? What about the food season?
Her voice sounds so deep on that. Did I talk that deep?
Hey, Kimberly. You guys want some funsies? Funsies? Nice green?
We already had them.
Back up, let me put Kevin. Put Kevin back in.
Can you put on a smile on? A big smile? Let's see a big smile.
Who's that?
Zoom in, I miss
Who's that
you.
pretty guy? Been there, Dave.
I think they're in here, back.
Miss you sort of sideways.
Right now, look at Kevin. Look at Kevin over there. He's making a funny face.
This is a Christmas cake. Let's get a picture. The Christmas manger set. That Grammy Ryan made. It was very hand. Inside, see the baby Jesus. A couple of beer tops.
Oh my God.
All sorts of stuff. This is Erin Ryan. Her interview with Christmas
at Grandpa's house.
There's the actor, there's a movie actor right there.
No, really?
Did you have fun opening those presents? There was a lot of presents out there. What did you get?
You see the presents they gave me.
Two Christmases at one at your aunt's house, one at your own house. Now, at your own house, right?
Wow.
Does like, who's this guy Santa Claus? Did he come to your house? Yeah? And what did he bring you?
He got one too, Missy did.
Miss, you got one?
Yeah.
What's yours say?
Oh. Sounds like you had a very wonderful Christmas.
I just found out
You know what I just wondered about though with Santa Claus? Like, did you guys think about anything?
I thought it was.
I thought it was a
What?
I thought it was Nanny's.
Oh, I see.
But it was Nanny's stuff.
They weren't donuts.
And did he eat it all? He did? Oh, so you knew he was really there, huh? How did he get into your house? You have a chimney and what did he, like he comes down the chimney or what? Doesn't he at all, really? How come? Oh, he's got the suit on. And then, like, what does he, like, does he drop the gifts down first? No? He eats the cookies first. But now, like, doesn't he, when he comes, right? How does he come from the North Pole?
Probably what?
Oh, then, like, what are they, like, they go down the highway? Oh, how do they get here? Oh, they fly through the air? But what if it's foggy out and they can't see? How do they know where they're going? Always does? Does he have any helper? Does he have any reindeer helper that helps him find it when it's foggy? Oh, yes, I heard about him. Is there a song about him or anything?
Yeah, I know.
Because I forget, I'm kind of old. Think you could sing it for me or just a little bit of it?
Oh, shit.
You're on camera right now, you know that. You play you back in just a minute. Gee, we gotta get this. Oh, the cheap one up there. But, how much? How much? I didn't buy a grocery book. We got one simple.
Yippee!
Well, that was very, very good. You know, when you were singing that, it all came back to me. You know, what a nice song that is. You know, earlier we had your sister Kimberly in here. She was talking about, like, boyfriends that you had, boyfriends that Jill had, and everything. And, like, do you know any boyfriends that she has? Something that she thinks really...
Oh, you asked it!
Yeah? That's all? Does she talk about him a lot? What does she say?
Oh, thank you.
About Kevin? Oh, what do you think it is?
Hi, dear.
How are you?
That's a big, long last name. What, now, Jill likes him. What do you think of him?
How you doing, Gene?
Good, good.
Finally made it, huh? Now don't start going around town and make a girl.
But you don't think it's
I tried it one
just
night.
kind of hard to say. What do you think of having a new baby at the house?
You were short one, kid. One more and you would have made it.
Well, we tried.
How many babies cry? That's part of the baby, isn't it? But I don't think you cried much at all. In fact, I think you were like the perfect baby. I don't think you ever cried.
Come on, Kevin.
Well, Jesus Christ, the Ryan, look at this. There's the Ryan here, the Ryan over there.
Well, that's interesting, isn't it?
No,
So what grade school were you in?
all those years, all those years.
And finally,
Nice girl, nice lady. Yeah. You have a lot of fun at school? No, Dad, we don't need that.
there's a funny light on the. Oh, we're still in
And now, are you into Girl Scouts or anything? You're a proud?
I'm thinking you hold the baby there, face the camera.
Do you really? What color is it, purple?
You should be used to old baby boy.
I'm not that guy.
Oh, I thought it was supposed to be with that guy with that sweet tasted like brownies. No, that's not it. So, tell me about Christmas.
You got your hand over.
It's just like mine.
You got your hand over that, Dick. Oh, never mind.
That's what it is. It's like mine. His is bad.
How much candy did you get? Oh,
He looks
boy.
like he's got a narrow hairstyle.
Did you get a new bike?
He's unbelievable.
You did?
Pictures of him.
What color?
She's not come out with a bad picture of him.
Oh, purple. Like that must be wonderful. I just think that's great.
Yeah.
Do you know any other songs you might like to sing for me?
I need to go in here.
Anything else you might like to tell us?
It's really
Interview?
shooting up. The
Is there a
first year,
special
and then
interview at Granny's house on Christmas?
Because I'm waiting for Kimberly's feet to shoot. I'm waiting for Kimberly's feet
Yeah.
to shoot.
So I thought my camera take pictures, but hell, I'll get some off of
Yeah?
Bruce.
Wow.
Yeah, I'll get some.
I think we're something's over there in the room here. So we're gonna have to leave this off. for one
Looks like
second.
dueling banjos.
Hey, just come back now.
Yeah, so's mine, Dick. So's mine.
Yeah. Well, you know, you gotta realize, it's way down at the board.
Well, yeah, and watching Megan and, that's what they do. Who sang that song? Who sang that song?
I'll be right back.
You talk about guys playing their last game.
You take 12 p.m. to 12 noon, you know, on call. You know,
Oh, yeah, yeah.
no, you know.
Yeah.
Oh, get that nip in. Get that nip in. No, you don't. No. You go back to the shoulder, huh? Yeah, bet you like
Poor man's Chevy Chase.
Oh, here we go. Upside down again.
Do you like sugar?
No.
Sugar?
Have me while I put
Pull
my
the table over?
glasses up here. No, I can sit on the step.
Okay.
Here, look at Kevin.
Rowan, did you say that?
You're on up there, boy.
Hi. Here I
Days
am.
in the color, it's always gonna be red.
Hey, Dickie, he's got a lot of nerve, doesn't he?
Oh, yeah.
I'm the only guy in this family that are here.
That was the happiest thing George seen at me in the hospital. He had a beautiful head of hair too, it was too bad.
Who's got the hair now? Billy has the hair, right?
Oh, Billy's bald.
No, Billy, no.
Billy's got a crown.
For the fall, he had a good sense. But the baby, they're down the house. The last year,
He has sons and a daughter.
going through this thing with their grandchildren. Like at the baby down here. They never hold out.
Really? I'm gonna wrap from the baby too.
Yeah.
How's the baby doing?